Stop! You say you're from where?
From the local newspaper, Etelä-Suomen Sanomat, from the Lahti area.
Okay, welcome.
We didn't go to the conference, so how long did the conference last? All weekend?
The conference was 5 days, and we are rounding up already, okay?
Yes, so this is the end of the conference. How many people here today, do you know?
Apart from the people, we have so many Biafrans in Finland at this period. At this location, you can see the numbers, you can take the pictures.
Yes.
We don't really have the accurate figure,
Yes.
but some are already waiting at different locations.
Yeah.
And we came to Finland to declare our independence of the United States of Biafra, and also to support and let the Finland government know our Prime Minister Simon Èkpà, whom they accuse of something, they're holding him for something, is our leader. And we are here doing exactly the same thing that Simon Èkpà is doing. We are not committing any crime.
Yes. You are demonstrating. So when was this demonstration agreed or decided?
It was decided by Biafrans.
Yes,
and
but
we are
when?
I mean, anytime we have been discussing that, but that is a part of what we Biafrans decided. So we decided we have to do it today. Yeah. We were granted permission to do that by the Finland police because they know we are doing the right thing, and that is why we're here.
Yes. Maybe, can we ask what is your name, please?
Okay, my name is Dr. Ngozi Orobweze.
Here we need to spell it.
My name is Dr. Ngozi, N-G-O-Z-I, and the last name is O-R-A-B-U-E-Z-E. And I am the Chief of Staff for the United States of Biafra.
The lioness has sung.
Oh yes!
Yes.
The Iron Lady!
Do you have any other question for me or for Biafra?
So what is the next step? Did you already declare independence?
Yes!
We declared our independence on the 29th of November 2024.
And did it happen here in Lahti?
Yes!
In Lahti here, that's where we declared, yes. Because Finland has been supporting Biafra for a long time. During the 1967 to 1970 war, Finland was part of the government that fed the Biafran children that were killed by the Nigerian government. So we have a very good relationship with Finland.
God bless Finland!
That is why we're here. God bless
And what are the next steps for Biafra now?
So the next step for Biafra is the establishment of all the paperwork, all the charters we need to get the final recognition from different parts of the world. Already we have a couple of countries that have officially recognized the United States of Biafra.
What are those countries?
The Eritrean government in exile, Eritrea, the Ambazonia government, and a couple of congressmen from the United States of America. Yes, they approved the Biafra.
Yes, good.
Thank
and what countries are people from in this demonstration? Or where did people come from?
Okay, people, everyone, people come from all parts of the world. Biafrans, all parts of the world. Came here today. We have people from Europe.
Oh my God.
We have, can you ask them? We have people from Europe, We have people from America. I am from America. We have people from Asia. We have people from Africa. We have people from Biafra territory. We have people from Nigeria that are witnessing what we're doing. And Nigeria is going to be, we're going to extend a friendly relationship, friendly hand of relationship with them. So these are people from all over the world, but they are Biafrans or supporters of Biafrans.
Yes. Great. Okay. Anyone from any people here from Finland? Yeah.
Finland, Finlando!
Kucha is from Finland. He's over there.
Sorry, what newspaper? What's the name of your local newspaper?
Etelä-Suomen Sanomat.
Okay, make sure this goes quickly in your paper. Thank you so much for it. Biafra, 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 Biafra,
All right, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on where you're joining us from, the lion is back. Agum Naya is back. The Nigerian soldiers are in shock. The Nigerian military, they are in shock because the lion is back. Look at what happened in Sokoto. Look at how these so-called military men bombarded the community in Sokoto, calling it a mistake. You killed innocent souls because you are trying to test your fighter jet, and you are bombing communities in Sokoto, calling it a mistake. Now, those communities, those innocent lives that died in those communities now, what will you do to them? If not for the help of Simon Èkpà, believe me, this is what will be happening in Southeast. If not for the help of Simon Èkpà in providing this liberation army that will protect our lands and our communities, this is what will be happening in Southeast. Look at them, bombing a community, calling it a mistake. You killed innocent souls, and you are calling it a mistake. Now, the Nigerian media is not talking about it. Nobody is talking about it. Why? Why is nobody talking about this? Why is nobody talking about this? But they all have failed. They all have failed because they can never do such in Southeast. Look at what is happening in different checkpoints in Southeast. Simon Èkpà have given new instruction now to these zoo police and zoo military in different checkpoints in Southeast. People cannot travel safely. I thought the Nigerian government were saying Southeast is not safe. I thought the Nigerian government have been broadcasting and propaganding that Southeast is not safe, that a lot is happening in Southeast. But look at thousands of Igbos coming back to Southeast. What have happened to them? What have happened to them? You guys are the ones causing the insecurities in Southeast. How can you have thousands of checkpoints in Southeast and you don't want people to talk about it? How can a journey that will take you for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you will end up staying on the road for 1 hour? So who are the cause of these insecurities? People are coming back to their homes. Even different homes that your so-called military men bombarded and destroyed, people are still coming back. So the politicians in Southeast are the cause of the insecurities in Southeast. They are the cause. They are the cause because no matter what you do, you can never defeat the People's Army. The only thing Simon Èkpà have been doing, the only thing the Biafran Liberation Army have been doing is to protect our land. Do you think without the help of the Biafran Liberation Army and the Biafran Defensive Force, do you think you will be able to go back to your community? By now, these Fulani Janjaweeds could have taken over everywhere. They would have taken over everywhere. Look at what is happening in Benue. Look at what is happening in Jos. So that is it. We need to give kudos to our leader, Simon Èkpà. Believe me, our Prime Minister Simon Èkpà, because he has done a lot and he's back. You see all these checkpoints in Southeast this period, they will feel the heat and they will be neutralized. Now, listen to this video I'm about to play now.
In a vote of about 20 in favor and about 9 against. Then after that, there were so many commotions, and I believe eventually the Prime Minister was able to see that letter. Then, through our internal attorney, through our PM civil attorney, a WhatsApp was opened. I just saw myself inside our WhatsApp forum. And in that WhatsApp, there were 4 other individuals in that WhatsApp that was opened by PM's civil attorney. There was Honorable Imam Madabo, there was Honorable Ogenkere, there was Honorable Uche Obi, the European representative, and there was myself. In that WhatsApp, the PM's attorney informed everyone, these individuals that was in that WhatsApp, that she reached out to PM to avoid chaos, to avoid crisis that some people are finding. And the PM has clearly stated to those individuals on that WhatsApp that the leadership, his surrogate, will be Madam Dr. Ngazi, until PM will be able to join us. Excuse me. That was what happened. Since after that notice was given, some individuals in this struggle that claimed they were following the Prime Minister become very sad. They were not following rules. I tried to reach out to a couple of individuals that I know has things to do for the Prime Minister. I reached out to the Defense Minister. I reached out to Honorable Ogenkere, the Finance Minister. I requested for a private meeting with them to ensure that the government continues. The Defense Minister obliged, and I met with him for some minutes or hours. The Finance Minister, Ogenkere, refused to meet with me. I called several times. I sent him messages. He refused to attend. I called several cabinet meetings. We sent him the invitation to come to meeting so that we will know where our finances stand. I'm not going to go into details of some of the reports I got from some of the men on ground whom have been part of helping to make sure that things are running smoothly. But rather than work with the government and the structure that our Prime Minister has established, the Finance Minister, Honorable Ogenkere, decided to do his own thing. I requested to talk with Success, because every now and then in meetings that PM and I has been, I know every now and then, not in all cases, because PM's way, nobody knows it. Anybody that comes out to tell you he's doing this with the PM in that way, that person is not being sincere. Because PM follows the experiences of what happened in the past, and he's very, very cautious. In fact, you will not know that what you are doing, another person is doing it, and that is the way PM operates. I try to reach out to Success because every now and then he's the one that helped to run errands on ground. He refused. While the brigade cabinet members keep trying to reach Ogenkere in up to 4 meetings, which he refused to attend. A couple of cabinet members tried to broker peace to see how they can get him to come to the brigade cabinet meetings. He refused. At a point, when one of the cabinet members reached out to him, he said he's not going to attend a meeting unless success is at the meeting. So, knowing what I know, I already know what is going on. And I don't need anybody to tell me anything. My own is to make sure that when we raise money for our Prime Minister, who is one of our biggest fundraisers, we want to make sure that the money we are raising for our Prime Minister is going to the appropriate places that he requested, not to another place. And there's no way we can know unless I talk to these two individuals. They refused to meet with me. They connived with somebody we had in the homeland, Augustine Ekoyo, who is the Ebonyi State Administrator. I tried to tell Ekoyo there were two individuals that brought the Prime Minister's name, the Èkpà and Abudanda. One of the individuals, Emeka Ghana, reached out to me and he said, because the PM has already promised these two individuals that they're going to get a plaque in Finland. So I asked them that it's important that I confirm where this Emeka Ghana is going to pay the money, because we have a federal account in Homeland. I reached out to the finance minister, a former Isuzo in Homeland, to see if he can help me check the money that Emeka Ghana paid in the 4 million, because Emeka said he's going to pay 4 million for that name. And then the other lady in NSA said she's going to pay 2 million. And they asked me for the account, which I gave them. After they made the payment, because the person that won it, Mikey Dot, is in America, so we don't. He doesn't really need. He doesn't need local accounts. So when I asked Ekoyo, the one managing the one managing our account to Homeland, to confirm if that 6 million was paid into the local account, she told me she do not have access to that account. Then I reached out to, she told me the person that have access. And I reached out to the person to confirm if that money was paid into that account. He told me that I do not have a right to that account at this point. So obviously, some people are working together behind the scene.
You take that, check it out.
Working together behind the scene for what I don't know. I have an idea, but that's not what I'm going to say here. Moving forward, when PM was inaccessible in a Telegram group that was established for the state administrators, we have two groups, a WhatsApp group for the state administrators and stakeholders, and we have the Telegram group. Because of the absence of PM, I told Ekoyo to add me to that Telegram for the 40 state administrators so that I can monitor what is going on. He refused to do that, and there was a reason why I was not in that Telegram earlier on when PM opened that account, which is not what I'm going to be saying now. But when I asked the Minister of State to add me to that Telegram group, this success was very, very aggressive to that MOS. He cursed him, he abused me. There's nothing he didn't say. He told the MOS that he should never add me in that Telegram group with some of the lies that he talked about. And MOS confronted him that he does not have the power to take the COS out from that group. Then immediately the MOS added me to that 40-state telegram group. The Success and this Ekoyo and another guy, they left the group. And I have proof of many times I tried to reach out to these individuals after what happened to PM. But for some reason, it looks as if there's somebody they're working for. Fast forward to the Brigade Cabinet fundraising. We had a Brigade Cabinet meeting. And because we've invited the finance minister several times to the meeting, and he refused. Then he requested for a flyer to be made for fundraising. So we called a Brigade Cabinet meeting. And in that meeting, the whole Brigade Cabinet members agreed to suspend the fundraising just for 1 week. Because if the finance minister refuses to come to our meeting, if he believes he's working for United States of Biafra, if he believes our PM Simon Èkpà is his boss, and this is the cabinet that represents Simon Èkpà, then there's no reason why he should not attend the meeting for the cabinet. It was in that meeting that the Brigade Cabinet members agreed that we are going to suspend the fundraising for 1 week so that we can put our house in order. It's not just easy to tell Biafrans to donate money. And we've called our finance minister to meeting several times, and he refused to come to the meeting. We must put our house in order. And that was what we tried to do during this transition period from the Brigade Cabinet to the United States of Biafra. As a new country, there are things that we have agreed to do. There are a couple of United Nations charter that the country have agreed to live by. There are some human rights issues that United States of Biafra have agreed to live up to for the world to recognize us, for us to get the recognition that we need. And those things are some of the things we're trying to restructure, some of the few things. But for some reason, some people went out there, the finance minister, Ogen Keres, the ex-information minister, Sonny Aparawa, and the ex-deputy information, Rafela Ajere, just go to the back, confusing people, just sending out information that are not correct, that I'm canceling fundraising, this, that. And some people buy into this misinformation. Now, as we speak, they believe that the PM has no right to make me the one in charge. They believe they are the ones in charge. So we can never have two masters in one ship because the ship is going to capsize. Some of them even say that PM didn't say that. This Ajere, he said it was not from the PM, that instruction. And they, three of them are flowing with that. But that's not the issue that I am interested in addressing right now. Anybody can believe what they want. It is my duty to let Biafrans know what is going on. And it is the duty of Biafrans to make sure nobody sabotages this struggle in any way. As a new country, there's been a couple of things going on. And nobody, again, let me be clear, nobody has changed anything in our fundraising on the back end. Everything is still like that. What the Brigade Cabinet members wanted is just to get clarification from our finance minister. You cannot be a finance minister for an organization. Even if you borrow that organization 100 million, you must be able to tell the organization, this is what we put in, this is what we put out, that we help the new administration to plan. We have to cut our coat according to our size. But some people think There should be nothing like that. So everybody should start operating in their own way, the way they feel, because they have the power to do that.